Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Texas. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. A great field position to start the drive. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Mayava. Grab by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running back has it on a screen now. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lane. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
There's the handoff. It's S the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Big throw complete to the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Pass caught, second down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Mayava. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Manning. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? will hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
2nd down now after the sack. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, and no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, what a grab! They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Makes the catch. It's Lane. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using his legs, it's Baxter.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. He breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. Defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
A short completion of the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Dropping back, it's Maeva. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Play makes it 2nd and 10. receiver in motion now. Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down on the process.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No huddle now for the offense.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Mayava. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Lets it go. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Maeva. Fourth down completion to the running back. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Dropping back, it's Maeva. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive for the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Jordan. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Toss play to the running back going left. Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
First play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He'll throw it now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Sanders. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Maeva. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
So ball in the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. What a catch! Tackled, but first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Lane. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And there's the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking tackles and going. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Miami. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been
touchdown, Trojans. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFB victory. Let's get back to the final period. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To the air, it's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Moves out of the pocket. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Takes the handoff. It's Jordan.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Second and 10 here. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Extending the play now. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And the incompletion now makes it second and 10 from the 49. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Back-to-back deep shots. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Looking downfield. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Leaning on the run game here. They finally make the stop, and the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Handoff to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Trojans are in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Trying to run it. It's Jordan. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Manning. On the move now. He's going to take off here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late.
Touchdown, Longhorns. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The